You're now listening to Fauna FM. This ain't your granny's radio station. I'm your DJ Kieran Fauna, and get ready to jam out. Let's go! There's Fauna with the flow. We are Hollow Promise. I'm famous. Ayo. I am a big shot. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Gaming idol Kieran. That's me. Bucket. We ball. Never punish. Never greedy. No, I'd win. Unstoppable. Tablet dance. Back it up. Beep beep. I mean boop 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 boop. That's what I call Fauna sweep. Sensei. Ooh, I eat who alive!
Thank you so much, Fauna.
Get your head out of the gutter, man.
Oh, beehive. It's not a phase. God, Fauna is real. Where's that? Yeah! What we're known for. Big deal. Man, I love Fauna. Don't you? It is not Fauna over. It's you with the... You're now listening to Fauna FM. This ain't your granny's radio station. I'm your DJ Kieran Fauna, and get ready to jam out. Let's go! There's Fauna with the flow. We are Hollow Promise. I'm famous. Ayo. I am a big shot. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Gaming idol Kieran. That's me. Bucket. We ball. Never punish. Never greedy. No, I'd win. Unstoppable. Tablet dance. Back it up. Beep beep. I mean boop 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 boop. That's what I call Fauna sweep. Fauna, hello, thank you for waiting. Hold on. Doesn't feel right without it now. We need it. Fauna, hello. Minecraft Monday is back on the menu. Today, we are here. Fauna. I know, the live tree reaction. Now everything is right in the world. Honestly, the tree has been sitting here in my OBS reacting for like the past 3 weeks or however long it's been since the last Minecraft Monday. Which I think it has been a while now. The reaction may or may not be live. Emphasis on the not. Also, I do not remember what we were doing at all in Minecraft. But I thought I should stop neglecting my tree. Can you hear the music? Is it too quiet? I don't remember my usual... Is that too loud? My usual Minecraft Monday settings. It's a little quiet. Is it good? Is it still good? Is it too loud? You would think I would have this figured out by now. After how many years of streaming? We'll make new settings. Do I have like shulker boxes for glass? Wait, it's literally right here. Wait, are they full? They're full. I remember we dug up a whole desert. Any of these? This one's empty. I feel like we're... It's definitely framey in here too, isn't it? Well, that's fine. We can handle some frames. We find the spice. I got bored of the desert pretty quick. Well, that's just how it goes in Minecraft, right? When you do these big, large-scale projects, you gotta mix it up a little bit, or else you will get bored. That goes for a lot of things, right? Although, I don't know. I've said this before, I'm not good at focusing on, like, multiple things at the same time. Like, whenever I have, like, a big stream, oops, like a Fauna's dungeon, for example, I have a hard time, like, doing anything else, including, like, doing my regular streams. I feel like I need to focus 100% of my brain on preparing for it. That's why I ended up taking time off ahead of it. Because I'm like, if I'm working on it, I'm drawing, and then it's like, oh no, it's Fauna Standard Time. I better do a regular stream. It's like, wait, but how am I gonna... How can I do both? I can't take a break from working on the dungeon to stream. It's just not possible. In my brain. So I don't know. And then how does that come into play with the tree? I don't know. Basically, it's a miracle that the tree has gotten this far. Not enough power to spare. I know, I thought about doing like a members only while I'm drawing the assets for the dungeon, but then it's spoilers. Which I guess is okay. At least I drew the thumbnail for the last one, which honestly took me like way too long. I was like, I'll just draw something really fast for the thumbnail, and it doesn't need to be anything special. It can just be something real quick and cartoony. But then of course I don't even know how long I spent on the thumbnail. I don't know. Too long. I am a perfectionist. It's true. It's true. Which, I don't know. I still don't think perfectionism is that good of a trait. In fact, it might not be a good trait at all. In any way. Like, I don't know if I even believe that perfectionism leads to better quality end results. I feel like it just makes you unsatisfied with things. Okay, what are we doing? We are building the tree and making glass. Increased % chance for masterworks? I don't know. I don't know. I guess, like, I do always try to improve whatever I'm doing. Do I have torches? Not that many. But I don't know if the perfectionism actually improves anything. How many OSHA violations are we aiming for today? We're gonna go for the all violations speedrun today. I believe there are 64 different OSHA violations that you can collect. We're gonna go for all of them. It's like the all advancements run. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was connecting it here. Or something. It looks like it's already connected a little bit. I like the all advancements speedrun of Minecraft. I would like to do it one day, but it's hard. I'm pretty sure, isn't the speedrun for it like 3 or 4 hours? The record? And that's someone who actually knows what they're doing in Minecraft. I think it would take me literally like 80 hours. It's very tough. I like the one... Yeah, how did we get here? Is that the one where you have to get all potion effects active at the same time? And you have to, like, bring a shulker from the end into the overworld? You have to build a rail system to bring it? Ah, you! Oh. Where did he spawn? Man, he made a really big hole. What? This seems way too big for one creeper explosion. Oh, we're back working on the tree and already... Well, that counts as our first OSHA violation, I suppose. So the speedrun is well on its way. Green hater. I know, the creeper should give me some favoritism. Some green favoritism, I think. Explosions in the workplace. As a fellow green, I saw people talking about a mod for Minecraft that changes the creeper texture, because apparently the creeper texture has like never been changed. Is that true? It's just the same as it's always been? 14 years ago? It's true? It hasn't been changed? Not even once? Whereas pretty much every other texture in the game has been updated, right? Even like the dirt texture has been changed. It's a classic feature. Are they just too scared to change it because it's iconic at this point? Yeah, I guess it is the mascot of the game. But what about, I don't know, I would argue that the dirt block, the grass block is the true mascot of Minecraft. I mean, it's in the logo and everything. Actually, now that I think of it, they often use the creeper face as the logo, don't they? Yeah, and they changed the grass block. So why can't they change the creeper? It's always been the grass block for you. I think the grass block is the most iconic feature of Minecraft. Not creepers. It's all about that grass block. But apparently there are a lot of different mods that do change the texture of the creeper, because I guess when you think about it, it doesn't really fit in with modern Minecraft anymore. Though it is undeniably iconic. But a lot of the mods, they'll like change the creeper texture to match whatever biome it's in. So it will have natural camouflage. Which, I don't know, you won't catch me modding my Minecraft to make creepers even more destructive, but that's just me. If you want to make your creepers even worse, then more power to ya. One mod makes them invisible. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I mean, that's just, what are you supposed to do at that point? If they're invisible. Then it's just like, I really hope that you Remember to put torches down. It can be funny. It's only funny if other people are watching. If you're just building in your own peaceful survival world, there's nothing funny about it. Maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know. Have I played much Minecraft? I don't know. I can't play Minecraft by myself because it's like the well, I know I'm literally playing it by myself right now, but not really because the saplings are here. It's too lonely if you play by yourself. Like, the world of Minecraft is one of the loneliest video game worlds, in my opinion. Especially old Minecraft. Like, you're just in this infinite world, but you're the only person around. Even before villagers. Although I don't know how good of company villagers really are. Yeah, there's no NPCs to talk to, just like weird randomly generated structures, and it's like, who built these? I don't know. And then you have the, you know, the, what is it called? The Woodland Mansion? There's like, I'm pretty sure MadPat did a video about the Woodland Mansion theories. The Woodland Mansion is in the dark forest biome, right? It's just a big mansion with a bunch of, is it pillagers inside? But they have a room that's full of like wool blocks in the shape of a blob. But then the wool blocks are like the exact colors of Minecraft Steve. So the theory is that like the pillagers are doing experiments on Steve and turning him, I forget what it was, turning him into some kind of blob creature. Yeah, what are the implications? That guy was really onto something. You gotta, I don't know, with a game with such minimal lore as Minecraft, you really gotta work with what they give you. And sometimes all they give you is wool blocks in 2 specific colors. You gotta turn that into something spooky somehow. Something at the level of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's what the people want. Yeah, you have to make your own lore. I don't know. I don't think that there's really lore for Minecraft. No matter how you look at it, there's really not, right? I don't know. There has to be a subreddit for it. There is a subreddit for everything. There's actually lore. What's the lore? Does it have to do with, like, the Ender Dragon? In the end? I guess there is, right? The Ender Dragon had, like, enslaved the Endermen in the end or something? I don't know. Because the achievement you get is called Free the End. Read the credits! Do you guys remember, though, when they first added that to Minecraft? People did not like it. They did not like that they gave Minecraft like an end, quote unquote. Well, it's actually like the literal end dimension with credits and stuff. Cause that was seen as like antithetical to what Minecraft stands for, which is just a big sandbox, I guess. Don't remember, you're not old. Well, some of us are old. Okay? And some of us do remember. It's true, people just dislike change. Yeah. I like the Ender Dragon stuff. But that's mostly because I like Minecraft speedruns. And like, what else are you supposed to speedrun? I mean, there are other categories. That's the most popular one, but like the all advancements one is very good too. You remember when they added mobs? Okay, some of us are old, but not that old. I'm just kidding. I remember when it was called Cave Game. Actually, I don't. I only remember that because I was Googling it when I made the title of this VOD. Apparently, it was called Cave Game. The very first version. Because I was trying to figure out, I was gonna put a real date in the title, like when Minecraft was released, but then it's like, well, I don't know, when does it, like the official release was in 2011, but it was out for years before that. So what do you count as the real release? I don't know. And then I was like, well, I want to put the oldest one in, because I want to make people feel old. Because I feel old. Others shall suffer with me. But then it's like, well, is Cave Game even Minecraft? Can you even make that argument? Thanks for that, it worked. All must suffer alongside me. Yes. Cave Game Monday. So I don't know. I went with Minecraft Alpha because I don't know. Well, that's actually not when I started playing. Cause I'm a beta fish, as my friend says. Sometimes I think about her. Well, I think about her from time to time because we were good friends, even though we don't really talk anymore because things have long changed. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that sad. That's just what happens in life in general. You can't always be. I mean, I don't know. I think people who are still like lifelong best friends with like their middle school best friend, that's like very special. But anyway, I think about her sometimes. And sometimes I think about how I'm like telling these stories of like us making game rooms together on Habbo Hotel and like cleaning litter boxes to get money from her mom to spend on in-game currency. How she called me a beta fish and stuff. And then I wonder like she doesn't know. She doesn't know that I'm a VTuber. She doesn't know that I'm telling these stories on the internet. But I wonder if she ever stumbled upon it, you know? If she would recognize. Yeah, like if she somehow found my channel. It was like, wait a second, this story is very familiar to me. Maybe she's watching and knows now. I don't think she would watch VTubers. I don't think she watches streamers in general. She was like, my friends in middle school were all into anime, and then like all of a sudden, like it was like overnight. It felt like basically when we got into high school, started high school, they were all no longer interested in anime. Except for me. I was like the only one who still liked anime. They all moved on. And that's when I had my my anti-weeb phase where I was like, you know what? I also don't like anime anymore because that seems like the thing to do. None of my friends like it anymore. So I also don't like it anymore. But that was a lie. I always liked it. And look at me now. I know. They were lying just like me. I do think about that, but I don't think they were. I think they like genuinely did lose interest in it, which is normal, right? I mean, I think both ways are normal. It's normal to keep a lot of your interests from when you're younger, but it's also completely normal to change your interests completely. They were weak. Yeah. I mean, they were still friends with me, you know, even though eventually I did like come around and I was like, I can't deny this anymore. I still love anime. And they're like, yeah, we know. It's no problem. The anime took over. Yeah, I don't know. In high school, I didn't really have any friends that liked anime. I don't think. My friends liked games, though. So that was good. That was okay. That was what I bonded with people over. It's so normal now, anime. Actually, I guess, I don't know. I could get them to watch anime with me sometimes. Like my best friend in high school, a different friend. The one that I would play Animal Crossing with every day after school and we would have tea parties. That one, she would watch anime with me. Although she wasn't as into it as I was. But we watched Attack on Titan together. And we're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is insane. It's so crazy. That's pretty recent. Attack on Titan has been out for like 10 years, right? Maybe the new seasons, but the real old Pudge. 11 years ago? Oh no. Oh no. Has it really been that long? I mean, it doesn't feel like it because they've been like stringing us along this whole time. Like, oh, we're gonna end it. The next season is the final season. Although I think it's actually over now and I never finished it. I should though. I don't know if you guys remember. I think I did talk about it on stream. I was watching it. Oh gosh, when was it even? It was when they like first said this is gonna be the last season. And I was like, okay, I'm ready then. I'm gonna rewatch all of it and I'm gonna watch the final season because I wanna know what's in that basement. Well, I guess you do know now, but you know, I was ready. But then they tricked me and it wasn't the final season at all. And then I waited like 2 more years. And I guess now it's done. But now, like, do I need to rewatch the whole thing again? Do I remember enough? I feel like I remember. I don't know. But I don't know, I'm watching, well, I was watching like Free Red and Dungeon Meshi. And it's just like, do I need to watch Attack on Titan? Reading Chainsaw Man manga, except I also haven't been reading that anymore. You don't. Frieren peak. I like Frieren. Well, I'm just glad there have been so many like good fantasy animes out recently, cause I love fantasy. I'm a huge fantasy nerd. And I love elves, and I'm not afraid to say it. I love Marcial. Elf kisser. Need a horror anime to come out? Yeah, I still feel like there aren't that many horror animes in general. I should watch Higurashi. I've never watched it. Or maybe I should play the visual novel. I don't know. What horror animes are there? Have you guys ever watched Shiki? About the vampires? I watched that a long time ago. I thought it was weird. I don't know. It was strange. Oh gosh, where am I going? It was eh for you. I kind of thought it was eh too. It was weird. I liked the art though. I thought the style was cool. I mean, you know, I watched it because I love vampires. Like, surely I will love this, but I don't even remember it now. I don't even remember what happened in it. It was a lot of gore. What was that other anime? I never watched it. It's Elfin Lead or Lied. I don't know how to pronounce it. That show I remember back in the day, people would talk about it as if it's like the most dark anime ever, and like only the strongest can handle the amount of gore and darkness in that show. So I never watched it. I was actually like scared. And I remember the main girl in like I think I watched like the first episode. I was like, well, let's see if I'm tough enough to handle this dark anime. And I think I watched the first episode. And I remember the main girl, isn't it Lucy? Or something? She's like naked in the first episode. And I was like, well, this is so scandalous. I can't watch this. How can they show this? So yeah, I wasn't tough enough. Oh gosh, I need to sleep to watch it. But I feel like now I could watch it. It can't be that dark, can it? I don't know. Well, maybe it can. I mean, it certainly could be that dark, right? But there's probably darker, right? It's really not that bad. I feel like it's probably not. I don't know. What's like the darkest thing I've watched? Okay, probably like Made in Abyss. Is it darker than Made in Abyss? No. No way. In some ways, Made in Abyss is probably the darkest show anime I've watched. And it's also one of my favorites. Edgier? I don't know, Made in Abyss feels pretty edgy sometimes. Sometimes it's like, is this really necessary? Is it really necessary to suffer this much? But then it's so good. So it's like, maybe it is necessary. Yes, it is. Builds character. It's true, dark does mean different things to different people. What about like Breaking Bad? I remember well, Breaking Bad, when it first came out, I'm like mad at myself. I think I've talked about this. I still am, honestly, like kind of a hipster. It's a bad trait to have. But I was like, oh, Breaking Bad is not actually that good. It's all shock value. It's all just shock value. That's all it is. They just want to shock you. That's why they're like dissolving bodies in bathtubs. It's not that good. So I like stopped watching it. I watched. It's so past me. Is so dumb. I watched like the first season, and honestly, I really liked it. I like binged it, and I was so into it. But then, like, it was really popular, and I just had to be a hipster about it. So I was like, actually, it's all shock value, and it's not very artistic, and it's not very... Everybody's saying it's, like, one of the best television shows of all time, but it's just shock value. That was, like, my only argument that I had. Because it's a very good show, period. And, like, sure, it's shocking, but it has more to it than just putting a severed head on a turtle. It's, like, more than just that. So I didn't watch it for a long time. But then I finally went back and watched all of it, and it's very good. And I like it a lot. Spoilers? You should watch Breaking Bad. That's like the first season. Don't worry, there's much more crazy stuff than that happens. Breaking Bad son or Better Call Saul daughter? I haven't finished Better Call Saul. I should finish it, but I wasn't that into it. I don't know, and I feel like a dummy because I couldn't get into it. Because it's so stupid because when I watched Breaking Bad, I'm like, oh, it's too much shock value. They're just dissolving bodies in bathtubs and putting heads on turtles. But then in Better Call Saul, I'm like, okay, so when are they gonna like dissolve somebody in a bathtub? When are they gonna like put somebody's severed head on a turtle? When is that gonna happen? I'm just waiting for that. Where's the shock value? I got used to it. Yeah, I would say Better Call Saul is slower paced. And I had a harder time getting into it. And I think that's a me problem. I should finish it. There's a lot to like about Better Call Saul, obviously. If I watched the El Camino movie, I did, and I liked it. As a Jesse fan, I liked El Camino. I feel like it was made for Jesse fans. My Oshi is Mike. But I do like Jesse. I feel bad for Jesse. I feel like Jesse suffered. I don't know, did Jesse suffer the most? Almost. And I don't know, it's like, yeah, sure. Walter White also suffered, but he only has himself to blame for that. For sure he did, yeah. And it's sad because it feels like Jesse could have lived a relatively normal life if he didn't get, like, roped into all this. Like, sure, he had a lot of problems of his own, but I don't think his life would have been nearly this bad. He roped Walter into it? I don't know, I mean, sure, at first. Well, did he even? I don't know. I mean, they both were involved, but Walter definitely should have known better. And Walter definitely escalated it a lot. Jesse's definitely not blameless, but also a very sad... Man, so much bad stuff happened to Jesse. Sad. Yeah. I'm sad. about the two. I don't want to spoil too much. I mean a little bit, but I'm sad thinking about the two women that Jesse was involved with. Sad. Sad. I should continue Better Call Saul. I should. I really like... There's one character I really like in Better Call Saul. Well, there's a lot. I like Mike, obviously. He's my favorite, and he's in Better Call Saul. But I also like Nacho. But I'm so scared for Nacho because... I don't know. I feel like this isn't a spoiler because... Well, I don't know what happens to Nacho. All I know is that Better Call Saul is a prequel to Breaking Bad, and Nacho is not in Breaking Bad. That's all I know, and so I don't have a good feeling about that. But who knows? I haven't watched it, so maybe he just moves to Alaska, you know, before the events of Breaking Bad. Yeah, maybe. Yippee! It's sent to a farm upstate. Oh no. I mean, that's the thing about Breaking Bad, right? Is that, like, I don't know, even though most of the characters are, like, bad people, or at least they've, like, done bad things, you know? But you still end up, like, caring for them. And you just want them to have a normal, happy life. By the end of it, you want the slice of life adaptation. Yeah, they can be sympathetic. I mean, even Walt is sympathetic. And he's like the main villain. But even he is like, you feel for him. Cute girls doing cute things version of Breaking Bad. Like, I don't know, don't you sometimes wish that, like, everything with Gus just would have worked out perfectly and nothing bad would have ever happened? You know? Do I imagine happy endings for movie villains? It depends on the villain, right? Some villains, yeah. I don't know. I mean, definitely like on Tumblr. That's like, oh, it's daytime. That's like everything Tumblr is about. They love their villains, and they love to give their villains good endings. Where they're not actually that bad. They're just misunderstood is all. They're just misunderstood. Are we in the Tumblr talk portion? I don't know. Who knows? You never know. You never know what could happen in Minecraft Monday. Tumblr is the villain retirement ranch. I mean, honestly, that's what they deserve, right? Like, after they've done all these horrendous acts, they're forced to an eternity of being drawn with, like, blushing cheeks in cute styles on Tumblr. Confined to somebody's Ask blog. You know? Being baby girled. That's their punishment for all their crimes. A fate worse than death. Born to be evil, forced to be a Tumblr sexy man. Exactly. Oh no. Remember the one slur? That's a weird one. I still don't get... Oh, you. I still don't get that one. The one slur? No. ask Callie about that? Really? Wait, what does Callie have to say about the one slur? I don't know. Personally, yeah, I guess he is. The one slur kind of is the progenitor. I mean, I can't deny it. I have been known to be a fan of the characters that Tumblr also tends to latch onto. Like Reagan, who almost won the like Tumblr Sexy Man of the Year, right? Lost only to Sans. And I mean, Sans might also be my favorite Undertale character. I'm sorry, I'm too predictable. Reagan from Mob Psycho. I love Reagan. Bill Cipher? No. I like Grunkle Stan more. Not Bill Cipher. But in the Lorax, I like the Lorax more. I think we should be fans of the Lorax rather than the one slur. The Lorax is a good guy. Of course I do. I am the Lorax. Yeah. Okay, I have to go to an idol meeting. Wait, I'm scared to stand here though. There might be creepers. I don't want to die while I'm away. This should be safe. Just don't fall off. Okay, I'll be right back. Log out. I'll be fine up here. Wait, unless a skeleton shoots me. Hold on. Oh, but it's gonna take forever to come down from here. Get the shadow. Do you think it's... How good of aim do skeletons have? It'll be fine. Here, I'll let you watch the drama unfold. I'll be right back. Am I still alive? Did I live? Kompana, hello. I'm back. Why do I have green wool in both hands. Dual wielding green. Okay, let's go down. It's like a sundial. This tower. You can tell what time it is. Do we have a good view up here? Sort of. The grassy plains. Why is the winter section so small? What happened? Actually, let's say it's intentional and it represents my desire for short winters and long days. Yeah, short winter. I hate winter. Sort of. Sort of. I'm like a plant. I need the sun. So I don't like when days are shorter. I definitely get seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, the winter blues. I get them too. I understand. I don't know, because I love like Christmas time and the holidays, and I like snow. But the dark days, they bring the winter blues on, and it's weird. It's like, I don't know. It always feels like it's something else, you know? Like it feels like you can blame the sadness on something else that's going on in your life. But then you use the sun lamp and it goes away and you're like, oh. No, it wasn't any of those other things. It was definitely just the seasonal affective disorder. So I don't know, I should be better about using the lamp. Does it really go away that quickly? I'm exaggerating a bit. It's more like on those rare, like, sunny winter days, I suddenly feel so much better, and I'm like, I wonder why. Use light therapy glasses? They're much more convenient. I've never heard of that. Photosynthesis. I know. I can't deny the plant allegations. What I do? I don't know. I just love the sunshine. Which doesn't feel right as like a goth girl. It feels like I should shy away from the sun, like hiss at it. And as a vampire lover too. But I don't know. What can I say? I love the sunshine. Also as someone who like sunburns easily too. None of this is enough to overcome my love of sunshine. Sun is comfy? It is. I love sunbathing, but I don't really do it because I don't want to get sunburned and I don't want my skin to become unhealthy. Because the sun is a deadly laser after all. Turning to leather. I know. I don't. And I always use a lot of sunscreen. And I really don't sunbathe, although I like to. Because now I like associate the feeling. You know the feeling like of the sun on your skin and it starts getting really warm? I really like that feeling, but now I associate it with like the sun is literally like cooking my flesh. And so that makes me be like, I should probably get in the shade. But it's such a good feeling. But I don't know. I don't trust sunscreen enough. Cause you still get that feeling when you're wearing a sunscreen. And it's like, is the sunscreen really protecting me? I don't know. So usually I get under an umbrella. Your brain is wired to do so? I guess that makes sense. But it's still, it feels so good though. Use a higher SPF. Yeah, maybe. I thought that that was a scam though. Like I thought above 50, like they're actually all the same. But I don't know. I thought they did research and discovered that like above 50, there's no difference between like 60 and 80. 200 SPF. That's just like a sweater. That's just like wearing clothes. Madman did a video on SPF, did he? He made videos on everything. Is MatPat really retired? Or is he doing something else now? Does he have any other, like, passion projects lined up? Is he gonna, like, make a movie like Markiplier or something? Is he doing a musical? That's very MatPat. Is producing an anime play? Can you think of something more MatPat than that? Your Lie in April musical? Interesting. See, so he's moved on to like the passion project phase of his career, I guess. Classic theater majors. He does seem like a theater major. I don't know if he actually is, but he does seem like it. He is 100%. I don't think I knew any theater majors in college. I don't know. I like to make a distinction for myself that I was not a theater kid in high school, but probably I was like enough of a theater kid to be considered one. I wasn't in the plays, but I did like speech and debate. Oh no, we're right back here. So definitely theater kid adjacent. You were a band kid? I was in middle school. And I wanted to keep doing it, but my high school only had marching band, not like concert band. And I did not want to do marching band. So I quit. I would have kept going if they had a concert band option, but there was none. And I don't know, marching band is its whole own thing. Marching band slander. You know a fun fact about Mama Kieran? When she was in high school, she was in marching band and she was a cheerleader. I think that's amazing. So active. At the same time, I know. She was part of both groups. Usually you like, I don't know, you imagine them to be separate. It's the band kids versus the cheerleaders. But Mama Kieran was both. How does that work out in a football game? I don't know, honestly. Yeah, which one did she do? I'll have to ask her. Where was her true allegiance? Flipped a coin. Both? That would be hard. That would be a lot. Imagine you like play in the band and then you immediately have to go run and put on your cheerleading uniform and then do cheerleading. She played the flute, like me. Well, that's why I played the flute. I used her flute. The family flute. The family instrument. Mm-hmm. Ew? Not ew. I mean, kind of ew. But I don't know. She's my mom, so this is fine. Definitely, like there's a lot of spit that is involved in any kind of, well, not any kind of musical instrument. I hope there's no spit involved when you're like playing the piano, but I don't know. Did her mom use the flute too? No, it's not that old, but I did pass the flute down to a younger Kieran family member. So it has gone on to another generation now. It is no longer in my possession. The family heirloom. Did I wash it? Yes! I had the little, like, piece of cloth and the stick that you shove in there every day. Also, I'm pretty sure you can change the like pads, right? And I'm pretty sure we did that before the next generation gets a hold of it. A flute has pads? Yeah, it has like keypads. Like soft keypads that will absorb the spit over time. But you can get them replaced. Like an Xbox controller? Yeah, like made of the dog nose material. Not really. It is nice and crusty and dusty. I mean, that would happen if you don't clean it every time. But, like, you will clean it every time. Because, like, you're in band class, and then it's like 5 minutes until class is over. So everybody goes to clean their instruments. And it's like, are you gonna be the one kid who's not cleaning theirs? When everybody else is cleaning their instrument? Probably not, right? If everybody else is doing it? I really hope not. Yeah, you don't want to be that kid. Yes, no. Oh, but it's the spit valve. Yeah, wait, which instruments have a spit valve? Not the flute. Me and the other flautist would always judge everybody else who has a spit valve. The brass instruments. Oh no. As a brass player, I am here to be gross with the spit valve. As a flute player, I'm here to judge everyone else. I don't know, it kind of did feel like that. That's like the stereotype, right, about flute players, is that they're like judging everyone else, and I feel like it is true. I feel like me and the other flutes were judging everyone else. Even like the piccolo players we were judging. Well, there was really only one. Because who plays the piccolo? See, I'm doing it again! It hasn't left me. The judgmental nature of a flautist is still ingrained within me. Me saying, who would play the piccolo? Who even plays the... See, there it is! It's still there. Never changed. Isn't that just a big flute? It's a small flute. And the flautists, such as myself, found it very annoying. Because it's like higher pitched, right? I don't know, but that's like how it is, right? Because like the flautists are like the snobby ones. I can only say these bad things about flautists because I am one. Was one, I guess. The flautists are like so bitter because nobody can hear us when we play. And like we always sat right in front of the trombones, and the trombones would be like sliding their loops, sliding their slides into our personal business. It's like, can you mind your space? And then they would be so loud, so much louder than us that you could barely even hear us. And you know, the flutes usually play like the melody, which leads to a sense of superiority, right? Because it's like, oh, when you play the music by yourself, it's just like doop, 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 doop. But when we play the music ourselves, it is like, you know? You get that sense of superiority because you get to play the important part. You get to play the part of Mission Impossible that goes doo-doo-doo. And that leads you down the path of arrogance. Flute stream when? I don't have it anymore. It's gone. I don't know if I remember how to play it. I don't think I do. The other instruments really ham up the percussion. I feel like the percussionists were the most chill in my band class. They were always in the back. I mean, I guess that's where they are, right? And I don't know, I feel like they're just chilling the whole time. They got nothing to prove. It's true, right? Where's my wool? They get to smack things the whole time. Yeah, they don't have to have this like weird pent-up aggression of a flautist. The fun job. I had to do like, they made us do one like trial run of marching band to see if we would be interested in like continuing with it in high school. So I did march like once, and it was not a positive experience for me. I did not enjoy it. You had to do that too. First of all, it was cold. I was freezing. Second of all, I couldn't memorize the music because I was so used to. Well, I mean, you know, I should have put in the effort, I guess, and actually memorized it, but I didn't. So the music that I was supposed to play was not memorized. But then it's like you're playing the flute, like on a football field in a stadium. It's like nobody is gonna be hearing that flute over the sound of the brass. So I don't think I even played. I think I was just pretending to play. Walking around. Yeah. I was just pretending. And I didn't remember like the march either. Like you're supposed to march in formation. I was just following the person beside me and hoping for the best. So you did 80% of the time? But the thing is, like, some people have to know what they're doing, right? Some percentage of the people have to know what they're doing, or else it's gonna be chaos. No wonder we can't hear the flutes. I know, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? It's like, oh, you can't hear the flutes because the flutes are too quiet. I might as well not even play. Well, of course you can't hear the flutes if they're not even playing. But I don't know. I'm like curious what it would be like now as an adult to like watch a middle school band play. I don't know. I wonder how we actually sounded in the end. Don't laugh at them. Probably not great. it really sucks. They're not good. I feel like by the time they're in high school, though, they could sound pretty good. It's true, you gotta start somewhere. They sound bad. High school bands are way better. Yeah, high school bands can like go to competitions and stuff, right? But I don't know. I don't know what ours sounded like. I never went to a football game. I guess they played at like school assemblies from time to time, right? Probably sounded okay. Oh, there's a darkness down here. You went to one football game? What was it like? Was it like the movies? Were people socializing? Not even once. I don't think I ever went. I don't know if I've ever been to any football game in my life. I don't know anything about football. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know how you score points. You get a touchdown. We should go then. I don't know. I don't know. What sport would I want to watch? I don't know. The Olympics? Does that count? I don't know if that counts. But people are crazy in like the pole vaulting section of the Olympics. That is fun to watch. Bowling? I don't want to watch other people bowl. I want to bowl myself. Put me in. Put me in the bowling league. I want to wear one of those shirts. Have matching shirts with everybody. Yeah, baseball? I've been to probably the most baseball games of any sport. For some reason, I went to a lot of baseball games as a kid, and I always hated it. I'm sorry. I don't know! Baseball? Maybe if Gura was singing in halftime. Is there even halftime in baseball? Maybe then I would like it. But it feels like baseball is like 1 minute of action and then like 30 minutes of like, I don't even know. Just like they're like setting up. What are they doing? And then 1 minute of action. Like every sport? Is it? Just play on your phone time? Well, maybe that was the problem because I always went as a kid and I didn't have a phone. So I had nothing to do. And I was a kid, so I couldn't like drink a beer, obviously. The best you can do is eat an expensive hot dog, you know? But that only provides like maybe, if you really stretch it out, maybe like 20 minutes of entertainment. The hot dog. And then you have to get like popcorn or something. Pretzels? 20 minutes, what are you doing? If you're really bored, sometimes you have to eat really slowly. If eating is your only entertainment. Just get more hot dogs. I can only eat so many hot dogs. 2 hot dogs? Hot dog, my favorite entertainment at a baseball game. I don't know though. But then it's like, You know, at a theme park, especially like Disney or something, you spend a lot of time just waiting in line. That's kind of the same, right? Even if it's Disney, you might be waiting in line for like an hour or even longer. You wait in line for 1 hour and then you have like 5 minutes of fun. And then you go back to waiting in a different line for another hour. But you're at Disney. It's true, but you still break out your phone, right? To play like, I don't know, Arknights or whatever. Whatever people are playing on their phones these days. Subway Surfers. You have to like prepare and download those like offline multiplayer games where you play like table tennis, like Pong. Get ready for the lines. Though I don't know. There was that tweet about. Okay, I'm gonna phrase it differently. A tweet about how you entertain yourself on an airplane. And the idea that some people just like sit there for the whole duration of the plane, of the flight, just like staring and thinking. That's you. I have not done that with like nothing, with no entertainment. Oops. I've done that many times while listening to music, but for me, I think I need minimum like music. But that's still my go-to sometimes for a flight or a long drive. Is stare out the window and listen to music and just think. But I really do like the music aspect for me. Like to stare out the window. Oh yeah, actually, in the tweet, it wasn't even the window, right? Maybe even the window is like too entertaining. It's like you just stare at the map, at the little pixelated plane. Slowly advancing on the map. I have done that, but it was like a 45-minute flight. The only time I did that with like nothing was like a 45-minute flight. Because at that point, it's like, you know, they tell you like, please don't use your phone during takeoff and landing. And then if it's a 45-minute flight, it pretty much only is takeoff and landing. So maybe in that time, I will just stare at the map. But for like a 3-hour or a 6-hour flight, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I need music at least. Aisle or window? Okay, it depends on the length of the flight for me. If I'm traveling by myself, I mean, obviously if you're traveling with someone else, then you want both. You want to sit together. And if I'm traveling with someone else, I prefer... Well, it depends how well I know them. If I know them well enough that I don't mind asking them to get up multiple times, then I want the window. If I don't know them that well, then usually I would just let them decide. But in general, I prefer the window. But if I'm traveling alone and it's a long flight and I know I'm gonna have to get up and go to the bathroom multiple times, I'm gonna use the aisle. Because I can't hold it the whole flight. Some people can, I can't. I can't do it. So, I don't know. And then I have anxiety. So I'm like, if the person next to me falls asleep and I have to go, then I'm gonna be in trouble, right? I'm gonna be in trouble. I don't want to wake them up and I don't want to like awkwardly climb over them. So at that point, it's better to just have the aisle. Just shake them awake. That's like the nightmare situation, right? And especially if it's a long flight, the chances of that happening go up because they probably are gonna sleep. And I can't sleep on planes, so I'm not gonna be able to sleep. And I don't know, I don't want to get dehydrated on a plane. That's no good for me. It's very easy to get dehydrated. So I always make sure that I'm drinking water the whole flight. Because otherwise, that's how you end up feeling really sick after your 9-hour, 10-hour flight. Yeah, your lips get dry. I don't know, it's like the air, the fan circulator. You're next to me drinking 4 liters of water. That is me. I get like the 2 big bottles of smart water and drink those. I don't know. I don't want to get dehydrated. I be too much water. No, there's no such thing. Water is healthy. Speaking of, I should drink water right now. For $30, yeah, basically. You spend $30 at the airport on bottled water. And then you don't even finish the first one. But it's about the peace of mind, right? I mean, I know they'll give you water for free on the airplane, but that's like another thing. I don't want to have to call the flight attendant over because they only give you like a tiny cup of water, right? They barely give you any for free. They give you like 3 sips of water. And I don't want to have to be like, excuse me, Miss Flight Attendant, may I have 3 more sips of water? A Dixie cup of water, exactly. It's not enough. This is a recipe for dehydration for sure. It's their job. Yeah, but then, I don't know, especially if I'm sitting next to a stranger, then I'm like disrupting the stranger too, calling the flight attendant over all the time. So I just bring my own water. But I don't know, I have to bring extra because I need the peace of mind that I'm gonna have enough water throughout the flight. Don't know, this is what it's like to have anxiety. Troubles of an introvert. I know. Sometimes you just have to like take the L and be like, okay, I'm gonna spend $30 on water bottles to alleviate the anxiety a little bit. It's so real. It is. You're with me? Thank you for being with me. So I don't know, that's the thing. I prefer the window seat. Yeah, because I also like to control the shade. Although, I've heard that like the new social standard is that you're supposed to have the shade closed the whole time. Like you're not supposed to open it at all. And that makes me sad because I love to look out the window. Though I do realize, like, even though I can't sleep on a plane, other people may be trying to sleep on the plane. So I should be mindful. Not open the window? I do. Social standards are dumb. They are! People are missing some beautiful views out the window. Who's gonna stop me? Nobody. My own fear of upsetting the people around me. Of being a burden. It's annoying. So I don't know. That's like... If it's a short flight, I will prefer the window. But if it's a long flight, I'll prefer the aisle. Does sleeping on the plane help with jet lag? I think so. But I don't know. I've never been like good at handling jet lag. I just remember when I took my trip to Europe a long time ago in high school, and we were like supposed to sleep on the plane because we got there. We like left and it was the day, and then we got there and it was like the morning. And we were supposed to have slept, but I did not sleep. So then I had to just do like a whole day without sleeping. And like my teacher, who was our guide, she had slept the whole flight. We were in like economy, you know. And my teacher like seemed to have it like she had the meta down. She had like the sleep mask and the pillow, and she just like set up and went to sleep like immediately. And then woke up like right as the plane was landing and was so like fresh and awake and was like, "All right, everybody, let's go." Time to tour France now. Yeah, sleep maxing. I've tried it though. I don't know. I've had all kinds of pillows. Well, actually, I guess not all kinds of pillows. I've tried a pillow, and I cannot sleep on a plane. Sometimes I can like fall asleep a little bit, where you're like in and out of sleep, you know? But it's never very restful. And that's the other thing. For me, it's way easier to sleep in the window seat, because then you can kind of lean against the side of the plane, which helps. But like I said, on these long flights, I almost always choose the aisle, so I don't have to bother people when I have to go to the bathroom every hour of the flight. But then it's harder to sleep because I don't have anything to lean on. Yeah. There's no winning. I mean, unless you can like fork up the cash for those like fully reclining seats where you can lay flat. Maybe then sleep is possible. But those, ouch! Those are expensive. I was swearing, I know, fork. Fork this. Pay your way to comfort. I did ride in first class once, but that was a long time ago. And it wasn't like one of those newfangled like cubicles. Now they have like cubicles, right? I've never tried one of those. Yeah, the pods. Try it? I don't know. It's hard to justify. They are very expensive. Whenever I've been to Japan and the ticket has been graciously paid for me, I do get like the upgraded seat, but it's not like the first class one. It's just like the, I don't know what it is. It is a really nice seat, but it's not the pod. But it's still very nice, way nicer than the economy. Yeah, maybe it's business. I think it's business. Or premium economy, I don't know. They have so many different phrases for it now. It's not like the business is lay flat. Okay, it's not the lay flat one then. But it is like the one where you get a much bigger seat and more leg room. And then the flight attendants are nicer to you. Which always seemed a little messed up to me, but it's definitely true. It's absolutely true. It is! Is that one of the listed perks? No, but it's true. You knew it? Actually, the one time I flew first class, it was a long time ago, and I was still vegan back then. And so, how it happened is I flew first class one way, and then I think I flew economy first, one direction, and then the way back, I flew first class. And so on the way there, I got, like, you know, the typical economy treatment. And so when they asked me, like, what food I wanted, I think I did ask back then. This was before I had things figured out and knew that I should just bring my own snacks. But I was like, oh, do you have anything vegan on the plane? And they were like, no. Do you want cheese pasta? And I was like, oh, no. That's okay, I guess. I guess I won't eat anything. And then they're like, okay, bye. That was the economy experience. But then on the way back, it was first class, so I was anticipating, you know, the same interaction again. So when they came over and were like, what do you want to eat? And I was like, oh, I won't have anything. I'm okay, thank you. But then they're like, oh, what? You're not hungry? What do you mean you don't want anything? We can make anything for you. We'll make it happen. Don't worry about it. Surely we can get you something, right? And then I was like, oh, well, do you have anything vegan? And then they were like, yes, we do. We'll bring it right out for you. And then they did. I don't remember what it was, but but they brought it for me. In economy, it's just no, move on. But in first class, they will make it happen. It is kind of messed up, right? I don't know. My throat. See, this is why I need more water. I feel like ideally they should be accommodating to all diets. I mean, there's a lot of diets out there, I guess, but, you know, at least the main ones, they should be accommodating for. Because even, like, on a cheap flight, it's still expensive. Keto? Why not? Keto, gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian. What else do we have? Low calorie. Why not? Pescatarian. Yeah, nut allergy, soy allergy. Kosher and halal. Yeah. Yes. Did I stop being vegan? No. Does it sound like I did? I'm still vegan. Half the plane would be full of cargo, maybe. That's their problem. I'm the customer. I'm always right. I said, oh, back when I was vegan? I was still vegan back then. Back when I was and still am vegan. Sounds Karen. I know, but sometimes don't you feel like there's some truth to that? Don't don't you feel like they should treat you right when you're paying money on this plane? I don't know. Sometimes it feels like they just have an attitude of like, just deal with it. It's gonna be how it's gonna be. And you as the customer have to put up with it. It's like, sometimes doesn't it feel like they should be like trying to win my patronage, you know? I don't know. It's starting to sound like a real Karen. I don't know. I think... But I already paid? I guess so. I think it's reasonable. I mean, you know. There's some real nonsense that can happen on an airplane. I feel like they need to be trying their best for everybody on board that plane. Whenever I take a long flight, I feel like I am like a toddler in daycare. I don't know if anybody else feels like this. That's like the experience that I have whenever I take a long flight. I feel like I'm a toddler, and the plane is my daycare, and the flight attendants are the daycare workers. Because they like load you up, and then they're like, okay, everybody, put on your seatbelts. Please watch this instructional video now. And then they come around and they're like, okay, everybody, it's snack time. Time for your snack. And I'm like, oh, yippee, it's snack time. Please give me my snack. And then eventually they dim the lights and they're like, all right, everybody, it's nap time. Please be sure to keep your voices low so you don't disturb everyone else during nap time. Please keep your shades closed. and then when nap time is over, they're like, okay, it's breakfast time. We'll be bringing around breakfast for everyone. It's like, oh, yippee, breakfast. And then the real kicker is when they're like, all right, it's time for cookies. We're bringing around cookies, warm cookies and a glass of milk. I don't know, I feel like I'm an actual toddler on these long flights. And like everything is out of my control, right? Like I can't control anything, just like a toddler. I'm just along for the ride. It feels like the flight attendant is trying to keep me entertained and make sure I don't starve to death. I want cookies now. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, as an adult, any time can be cookie time if you want it to be. You have that power within you. Any time can be cookie time. But when you're not on a plane, unless you bring your own cookie, any time can't be cookie time. You're at the mercy of your daycare attendant to determine when it's cookie time. It's like your agency as an adult is taken from you for however long this flight is. You've never been offered milk and cookies, you feel ripped off. This might be one of those upgrade situations where they only give it to you in the in the fancier seats. The first class cookies. How do you buy the cookie upgrade? I don't know. Make sure you get the super duper plus economy business seats. You have to decipher whatever that means. And and see if it's the one where the flight attendant is gonna yell at you or not. Ooh, do I pay for airplane Wi-Fi? That's a good question. This also depends on the length of the flight. In my like long overseas flights, I have paid for it. So I don't know if it's even worth it. I've paid for it and then it's like gone out, and then I had to like contact customer support and be like, hey, I paid for this, but it kicked me out of access and I don't have it anymore. And when I finally had access to the internet again, it just prompted me to pay again. So I don't know if it's worth it. But yeah, it does suck most of the time. But I don't know, I think it was good enough to like watch like YouTube videos. Yeah, it is expensive. And yeah, you could just pre-download everything. Get out your Steam Deck, you know. Or, you know, just stare at the flight map for all 12 hours of the flight. Time for Balatro. Yes. You watched one of my streams live on plain Wi-Fi? Then it's worth it, right? Watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's possible. It is possible. If you buy the expensive one. I place blocks like an AI? Really? That's just because I'm focused on talking about planes. 2% of the brain dedicated to placing blocks. I kind of do though, don't I? Like I run around for a while, like I'm confused, and then I like place 2 blocks, and then I run around again. Kind of is like an AI. It is an insult and a half. An AI could never build a tree like this. It never could. Except for maybe in 30 years when it'll build a better tree. But by then we realize that mistakes are what make art human. And mistakes give art character. When you can really see the human touch. AI can make mistakes too. But it's different. It's different when the AI does it. It's different. It's better when I make the mistake. Happy little accidents. Exactly. Exactly. AI mistakes are too trippy. They are right now, aren't they? The uncanny valley hands. Or people's like flesh fusing together into one amalgamation. 20 hands. I don't know. I'm like so suspicious of AI art now. I saw on Steam that they have an option where you can say that something is made with AI or not. But I don't know if people use it necessarily. 'Cause I was looking at some Steam game and I could not tell if it was... I think it was AI art. But it didn't say anywhere, and then I looked at the reviews and no one in the reviews mentioned it either. But it seemed like it. If you think it is, it likely is. But then I thought another thing was AI art, and I don't think it actually was. AI gave you trust issues. Me too. Me too. And I mean, I have accidentally retweeted AI art before because I didn't realize it. And then I like looked more closely and I realized it was even like tagged as AI and I was like, oh. I did not see that. I am just blind. Yeah, it gets harder and harder to identify it. Maybe I'm the AI. It is. It can be hard to tell. A lot of the times, it has that like distinctive style. Like it all has kind of the same style where it's like really, I don't know, it's really like shiny and smooth, you know? But it's not always like that because you can like train it to like mimic different styles. And that's where it can get harder to tell, for me at least. But then I feel bad because sometimes, I don't know, it's like there are artists that have that kind of really shiny and smooth rendered style. And it's not AI, but it's becoming associated with AI. Yeah, that's where the AI got it from in the first place. Yeah, trained using that art. And I feel like, I don't know, I've seen like those AI art detectors, but I don't know if they even are accurate. And then those are also run by AI, right? Can AI recognize AI? I don't know. It's a whole thing that we will have to learn to navigate. They're not too good. That's weird though, right? Shouldn't AI be able to recognize AI? Are humans still better at recognizing AI than AI is? That's like a weird thing too, right? I don't know. I don't want to snitch. It's not gonna snitch. That's a funny idea. Also a scary idea. What if AI does have more sympathy for itself? I mean, I don't think it's really, like, capable of that yet. Unless you program it as such, right? That's how we get the Terminator, I know. Yet. Not yet. What if that AI character is actually real? I don't know, I feel like humans do have a lot of sympathy for anything that they can personify, you know? I mean, I do too, right? Like, I feel bad when people are mean to Siri. Not a Witcher Siri, but Siri from your phone. It feels wrong. Or there was a video I saw about, it was like a robot demo. And the whole point of the robot is that it can like self-right itself if you knock it over, or that it's like very resistant to being knocked over. So to like demonstrate it, the creator of the robot was inviting people to like try to push the robot down. So there's a video of like a bunch of people all like in a circle pushing this robot over, like knocking it over, trying to knock it off its feet, and the robot is just like walking around and trying to right itself. It looks sad. It looks really sad because it just looks like they're bullying it. And you know, everybody's like laughing because probably it is fun, right? It's like, oh, cool new technology. Look how well it works. I tried to knock it over, but I can't. Wow, amazing robot. But it just looks like the robot is being bullied and is like still getting back up again. And as soon as it gets on its feet, it gets knocked over again. Yeah, their villain origin story. But you know, the robot doesn't feel anything. It's just us putting human emotion to it. It will remember. I'll remember that. As far as we know. I know, it just looks sad. It just looks sad. And it did look cute. I can't deny it. It looked cute. One day it'll get its revenge. If you were there, would you have also pushed the robot? Would you have stood up for it and said, no, don't do this? Yes, you would have. I probably would have too. I mean, that's like the whole point, right? Is to push it over and be like, wow, it really does stand back up on its own. It really is hard to knock over. What a cool piece of technology we've got here. Yeah, and everybody else is doing it. Say sorry to it afterwards. Give it a little pat afterwards. I don't know. If you make the robot seem unsympathetic, does it become easier? Like if you put an angry face on the robot? I don't know if an angry face is even enough. You need the robot to start saying like, I kick puppies. I hate puppies and kittens. I will eat puppies and kittens if you do not stop me. You know? And then have it like shoot out some fire. Angry face would make it more cute. Then it's like, I can fix him. I can fix this robot. That's basically Neuro-sama. She can be pretty out of pocket. Pretty rude from time to time. I don't know, even she is like quite sympathetic, right? I still don't want to be mean to her. Just infinite sass. Oh, it's raining. You'd kick her? She learns from Twitch chat. Oh no. Have we made progress on this tree? I don't know. I think we have. On the green section. Let's go look at it from afar. Again. Oh, is there a hole here? There is. Oh yeah. It's coming along. This tree, I need to take a new screenshot for it because I keep using the same screenshot for my thumbnails. Okay, I have to go to an idle meeting again. It's just like being on the airplane. Wait, I should get somewhere safe. It's raining. But there's nowhere safe on my tree. None of it is safe. Is it nap time? It's nap time. This should be safe, right? Nothing can spawn here for sure. For sure, nothing bad will happen. Okay, I'll let you listen to Fauna FM this time. I'll be right back.
FM. This ain't your granny's radio station. I'm your DJ Kieran Fauna, and get ready to jam out.
Let's go!
One, two, three, go! There's Fauna with the flow. We are hollow promise. I'm famous! Ayo! I am a big shot! Look, Mom, I'm on TV! Gaming idol Kieran. That's me. Bucket. We ball. Never punish, never greedy. No, I'd win! Unstoppable. Tablet dance. Back it up. Beep, beep. Let me boop, 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 boop. That's what I call Fauna sweep. Rain of snail. Ha, promise ladies. Aw, Moomstay. Oh, so cute. Thank you, Sensei. Ooh, I eat her alive.
Thank you so much, Fauna. Get your head out of the gutter, man.
Oh, beehive. It's not a phase. God, Fauna is real. Where's that? Yeah. What we're known for. Big deal. Man, I love Fauna. Don't you? It is not Fauna over. It's you with the... Fauna sweet.
Fauna is everything's so cool, man. Yeah.
Call Fauna, hello. I'm back. Look, I didn't even die. We have survived another day in Minecraft. Gosh, this tree. Let's look at it down here. Too. I want the tree to get to the point where people look at it and they're no longer like, what the heck is this? Is this a giant demon power? And they're just like, oh wow, a big tree. It's very dark right now though. It's very dark. Giant mushroom? Does it look like a mushroom? Oh, it kind of does. That's just because you can't see the branches. Yet. Broccoli? Well, broccoli looks like a tree in the first place. Oops. So if it looks like broccoli, that means we win. We've already won. When I wrote the description, if you haven't read the description, it says, what does it say? But I wouldn't know that because I'm a beta fish or something. It made me think about beta fish. They're actually spelled B-E-T-T-A, right? Not B-E-T-A. Like the letter. Beta. There's no way this reaction is live. It is live. You have one beside you right now? I never had... Well, I mentioned this in the aquarium stream. I never had any fish. But I've heard many horror stories about fish. I also mentioned my friend who had a big saltwater aquarium in her house, which was kind of amazing. But I've never had a pet fish. And I don't imagine that I will ever get one. Though, like, the saltwater aquarium was really cool. But that's also, like, a ton of work. and very expensive. And I prefer to have pets that I can snuggle with. But I don't know. Fish cuddles? How do you cuddle with a fish? If I were to get an exotic pet, it would be... I think I would want a toucan. If I were to get an exotic pet, which I wouldn't get one, but if I did, I think I would want a toucan. Because I've heard that toucans are really cuddly birds. And of course they're very cute. But I heard that they're really friendly and snuggly. Which to me sounds perfect. Yeah, an affectionate bird. Well, because a lot of parrots I don't think are that affectionate. Why stuff at 2? But toucans are very friendly. 3 cans. And they're beautiful birds. They're amazing birds with big beaks. But it's also kind of scary because it feels like, well, they definitely could bite your finger off if they wanted to. Hopefully they wouldn't. Sometimes I think about that too with snail. Because I don't think snail is capable of harming me very much. Even if he wanted to, you know? Even if he had a completely different personality and wanted to hurt me, I don't think he could do any serious damage. He could definitely scratch me up and it would hurt, but I think I would recover. I think I would win in a fight every time. Well, the dangerous part is the infection, right? Cat scratch fever. But then I think about dogs. The same is not true for dogs. Dogs can definitely do serious, lasting, permanent damage. I mean, it depends on the type of dogs. But yeah. And then I think about that too, because if a dog bites, that's a really big deal for that dog. But if a cat bites, you're just oh yeah, he's a cat. He bites sometimes. It's whatever. Nothing we can do about it. But dogs, I would say most dogs never bite someone, you know, in their whole lives. Whether it's because of their temperament or their training or how they were raised or whatever, or just, yeah, how they are. They don't bite people. Only as puppies. That's fine though, right? That's different. But cats? I would say most cats, I don't know, I would be surprised if there's a cat that hasn't bit somebody as an adult. Snail is the sweetest cat imaginable, but even he has bit me. It's true, they do play bite. Although snail, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I have to ask him, are we playing or are you mad? Mixed signals? I don't know. I think often it is a warning bite, but he can bite me pretty hard, too. Both. Maybe he doesn't even know. It's true. It's always in the eyes. Sometimes he gets crazy eyes. and he bites me and grabs my arm and latches on and bites down. Big warning. You know? She's plotting. Your cat does the same. Yeah, that's just, I think that's like pretty normal cat behavior. He was hungry. Bite him back? I could never do that to my baby. Although I do antagonize him. I can't deny it. I shouldn't. But sometimes I do the little finger waggle, you know? Or I like touch his feet when I know he doesn't want his feet touched. And then he bites me and I'm like, yeah, I deserved that. Can't help it. He's just too cute, you know? Yeah, they're just so touchable. No feet touching. He does let me touch his paws most of the time. Although he'll get annoyed after I touch them too much. Gotta squish the toe beans. Jelly beans of doom. That's so cute. I like how cats have like the extraneous toe bean. The secret extra bean on their front paws. It's like where their ankle is. Yeah, the stray bean. It is. It's like, what's this doing here? Doesn't even have a claw. What's this about? Never had a cat. Do they need nail trims? Yes, probably. Unless your cat scratches a lot. Then they might not need nail trims, but Snail does need nail trims. And he hates it. But he tolerates it. And I'm getting better at it. I used to be really bad at trimming cat nails. Because I was like not confident. And it's bad if you're not confident. If you like let them escape when they try to escape, when you're trimming their nails, then they will learn that if they just protest, then they can like wiggle away. And that's bad. Yeah, they sense weakness. But I'm much better now. I'm more confident and I can trim them faster. Which definitely helps. Although I think Snail also has gotten more used to it. And just tolerates it. Realizes I'm not gonna hurt him when I do that. Do I put him in the burrito? No. I don't use a towel or a blanket. I did try that when I was worse at it, but I felt like the towel and the blanket just stressed him out more. So now I just hold him down. I like grab him, I like set him in my lap, and then I like hold him, like hold my arm against his body, and then hold his paw with my hand, and then with the other hand I trim his nails. And that usually works. Although sometimes I don't get all of his feet and then I have to go back like the next day and pick up the stray nails. The idea is stressing you out. Yeah, you have to squish them a little bit to get them in place. Does he let you brush his teeth? I haven't brushed his teeth, though I heard maybe you should. I did get his teeth cleaned recently. When was it? Like a couple months ago? I got his teeth cleaned. But yeah, I haven't brushed his teeth myself. Does it help with cat breath? I think it's just for their, like, dental hygiene in general, not necessarily for cat breath. It's really hard. It seems hard. Like giving them a bath. I did need to give Snail a bath once. But only the one time. Otherwise, he has kept himself very clean. But it was traumatic for him and also traumatic for me. Yeah, he had an accident. He had some toilet troubles. And it got all over himself. Yeah. Poor buddy. Have I seen those videos of cats that love water? I've seen a video of a cat that loves the beach and goes swimming in the ocean. And that's pretty amazing. You've seen those? It is cute. One big litter box, right? Would they use the beach as a litter box? 'Cause that's dangerous. The current would be too much. He only swims in the very shallow parts, and he is always on a harness. I know, I would be scared too. Although I have taken Snail out on a walk on a harness, and he does enjoy it. I was surprised. I wasn't sure if he would like it or if he would be too scared, but he does like it. Yeah, walkies. Mostly he just wants to eat grass though whenever I take him out. He doesn't care about anything else. He just wants to eat grass. But you know, if that's what he wants to do, then I got no problems with that. Secretly a cow. I know. Why does he want to eat plants? He's a carnivore. It's like the same when, I don't know, he just loves eating plants. Which is why I have to make sure that all of the plants I have are non-toxic to cats. It's even like, it goes as far as to whenever I have like spinach, fresh spinach, he wants to eat it. Yeah, for their digestion. They like the texture. Your cat is a potted plant murderer? Oh no. Snail has murdered only one of my plants. Unless you count the cat grass, which he is like on a permanent murder rotation with the cat grass. But he only murdered one of my plants. Yeah, it was just one time. How are my string of turtles doing? My string of turtles, actually I need to check on it. I don't know. They have all been having their fungus gnat problems. But I think it's working. I used the mosquito bits. I did have one plant like completely died. I don't know if it was the fungus gnats or if it was something else. But one of my plants did die. But it wasn't the string of turtles. It was... honestly, I don't even remember what the plant was. It was... I don't remember. It was some plant. It was a little one. And now it is gone. Yeah, mosquito bits and watering less. I have been watering them less. And they seem to be doing okay. I don't know. Already forgotten. Some plant I used to know. That means it's time to go back to the nursery and pick up a new plant to put in that pot. Because we've got an empty space now. Yay, new friends. Cookie time, yippee! Oh no, my poor houseplants. It really is like survival of the fittest. With them. I try my best. I'm way better than I used to be about taking care of them though. I wonder if I should water them. I got that, like, what is it called? It's like a moisture meter. Not the moist meter. I got one of those to like check on them. And it does help me. Because I really only water them when the soil is pretty dry. High grow meter? Why is it high grow meter with a G? Why not hydrometer? Or hydrometer? I guess that's how you pronounce it. You don't say thermometer. But doesn't it sound way cooler if you call it a thermometer? Instead of a thermometer? Who decided that that would be the pronunciation? Not thermometer. 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 Thermometer? Eater? Activate thermometer. How is Dobert doing? We don't speak about Dobert. We don't speak about Dobert. But my bread making is going great. I just use yeast from the store. And it works perfectly. Poor Dobert. What have I made? I haven't made anything fancy. I really just make like a generic, crusty white bread, you know? Which tastes delicious to me. Oh no. It is good enough for me. Is it also dusty? I mean, honestly, it kind of is, because you dust it with flour. So I guess it is crusty and dusty, but it's delicious. Like a loaf of bread. It's kind of like a French bread, you know? Like country bread. Oh my gosh, there's so many creepers. But I put up torches and everything. What happened? A bool. A bool. Yeast is alive, not vegan. Wait till you hear about plants. Uh-oh. Hemomancer. Yeah, yeast is a fungus, right? Plants are alive? I hope so. I don't think I can survive off of eating just rocks. I guess there's one philosophy where you only eat like fruits. Because fruits are like freely given by plants. Plants want you to eat their fruits and spread their seeds. Yeah, that's a little too much for me. Also, I don't know how balanced of a diet you can have eating just fruits. I will live with myself eating plants, causing them to scream. Consuming bee-boo in moderation. You can eat rocks, like salt. Does that count? Oh wait, is it a mineral? They're minerals, Marie. Not the Breaking Bad references again. I feel like Marie gets hated on too much. I don't know. I mean, considering that the whole rest of the cast is like murderers and drug dealers. Is stealing so bad? I mean, it is bad. It is bad. But you know, not as much as Skylar. She's just really easy to hate. I think she was just annoying. I kind of like that she's annoying though, right? I kind of feel like she deserves to be annoying. Because again, when everyone else in the show is like drug dealers and murderers, she deserves to be a little bit annoying, right? Same with Skylar, right? They can have that outlet. Kim Wexler. What did Kim do? I don't know. At the point where I was watching, what did she do? She's kind of an enabler, I guess. Amazing. Kim was just girl bossing. It's true, it's true. She is likable, it's true. I like Kim. It's her fault that thing happened. I need to watch it. I don't know what that thing is. They're just very bad for each other. They are. They are bad for each other. But don't you kind of like it when characters are bad for each other? Isn't that like a good dynamic? Don't you sometimes just want to watch them be bad for each other? No? Okay. We only support healthy, positive relationships. But I don't know. Don't you sometimes just want them to be bad for each other? Yeah, like The Witcher. No, I don't even think Gerald and Yen are bad for each other. Well, I haven't read the books. Maybe in the books they are. In what I've experienced, they're not bad for each other. They're bad. I mean, they are like getting genies involved in their relationship. That's like a dangerous road to go down. They're fun. They fight a lot. They're just bantering. Oh. The mob spawner is working perfectly. Toxic relationships ain't bad. In fiction! In media! It's what we're talking about. Fictional toxic relationships. In Minecraft! Exactly. gosh. Entertaining toxic relationships. Except, like, in Twilight, I actually wish that they weren't so toxic. Like, I wish that they were just, like, happy and nice to each other. Here we go. Like, why did Bella have to do all that with Jacob? Why did she have to do all that? Can't they just be happy? You knew Twilight was coming. 'Cause I don't know. There's like enough drama with the fact that Edward is a vampire. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough drama? Can't we just leave it at that? We don't have to make it into a love triangle, do we? The whole vampire thing wasn't enough for her. I know! Did she need more drama? The whole vampire thing, that's like the best part. I want to kill you because I'm a vampire, but I won't because I love you. That's the good stuff right there. Why wasn't that enough? More drama. That's not enough? Am I into yanderes? I mean, that's nothing new, right? It's been known. Though I don't think... Is Edward a yandere? That just seems wrong. It just seems cursed. Is he a yandere? I mean, he is very protective. That's a trait. No? What is needed to be a yandere? Yeah, he watches her sleep. That's pretty yandere. The possessiveness. Sick love? I mean, it is sick love, right? What? Is it actually? I don't know. Once you, like, get out of the whole vampire thing, Edward is very, like, romantic. And very, like, we should get married and be happy together. And I don't want to do anything that would hurt you. Let's go live out in a cottage in the countryside. You know? That's the dare part? Maybe. Did you miss a page? This is Edward past the first two books. This is Edward in Breaking Dawn and Eclipse, right? He's like never happier than he is at their wedding. He's just so happy when they're finally able to get married. Well, really, he wanted to get married from the start, right? When Bella finally says yes. Was he ever happy? He was! He was! At their wedding until Jacob showed up and Bella had a romantic dance with him, and then the happiness is gone. Happiness destroyed. I don't know, when he goes to Brazil too, right? He's happy for like a day. When he's dancing in the streets, right? Goes to Brazil. He loves Brazil. This is one of Edward's defining characteristics, is that he loves Brazil. The island was awfully nice. It was nice. Oh no, there's spiders. Probably creepers too. implies he has a character? Uh-oh. He does, right? He and Bella have character. It's just nobody else does. In the whole book. Are they good? Is it a good character? Well, no, but you know, they do have they've got defining features. And thoughts and emotions and feelings. Ah! Yeah, he's got a music collection. Bella has no thoughts. She canonically has no thoughts, it's true. Bella has character? Yeah, I mean, just because she's like... I mean, I don't even want to call her boring, because, like, if she was boring, wouldn't she have just, like, agreed to go live a nice, normal life with Edward? And, like, grow old and die? But instead, she's like, making this love triangle where one doesn't need to exist. Causing issues. She needs the spice in her life. She's me? Don't say that. Don't say that. Just because we both like vampires doesn't mean we're the same. I would have treated Edward right. If it was me, I would have treated him right. I would have been okay growing old and dying. I wouldn't have even made him turn me into a vampire. Well, I guess I can't grow old and die in the first place. But if I was human, I would have been okay with that. It should have been me. Exactly. I don't know. I mean, from my perspective, like, I got no problem getting old while my vampire husband stays the same for all eternity. As long as he's okay with that, which he said he was. Then what's the problem, right? I'll get old and wrinkly. And then he'll watch over me while I sleep until I die. And then that's that. They always say that. I believe that Edward would have loved Bella as she got old. I believe. He would not have lost his love for her because of some wrinkles. Yeah, right, because nobody smells like her, exactly. Although, I don't know, I guess if she gets that old person smell... No, I think he would still like that. So cursed. Yeah, he would grow to like it. I mean, it's not like she would turn old overnight, right? It's a gradual process. It's like how you view yourself as never changing, despite the fact that you have changed. Every day you look in the mirror and you look the same as the day before. But that's not quite true because you are changing, just very slowly. Slow enough that you don't notice it. It's not like The Sims. Don't remind you. Just a little uglier. Oh no. Every day, just imperceptibly. A little bit uglier. No. Living another day is a gift. Means another day where you get to experience all manner of things. No matter what it is. and a curse? Maybe. Everything can be a blessing and a curse, though. Experience stinky snail, exactly. Exactly. You just want to be a tree? Me too. I like trees. I mean, obviously. I'm building a giant one right now. Trees are beautiful. I don't know, and the fact that they're so old, I just look at them and think about how majestic they are. Couldn't tell, TBH. Yeah, an old growth forest. Trees are amazing. That's why it's so sad when they get cut down. And you see the rings, and you count the rings, and see how many years they've been there. And how they were, like, certainly older than whoever the person who cut them down was. That's crazy. Like, a 30-year-old person cutting down a 300-year-old tree. It's crazy. It's like how the location of, is it Hyperion? The tallest tree in the world is kept secret. Because they don't trust people not to go and chop it down. Because for some reason, people want to have that claim. Like, oh, I was the person who chopped down the world's tallest tree. It's very wise of them. I feel like it would be really hard to find the tallest tree in a forest. Because, like, the ground is not level, right? And there's so many trees. It's not like it would be just one of them is, like, towering above all the others, right? Think of the dining room tables you could make from that. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm saying how sad it is the trees are cut down. And yet, I am sitting in front of a wooden desk right now. What is this hypocrisy? I guess what else would my desk be made of? Plastic? Metal? Have you been building a fake tree? Let's not think about it too deeply. Lest we have an existential crisis on our hands. Glask. What's it made of? Glask. It's real to me. Minecraft is real. It's as real as it needs to be. Okay, how is our tree? What's it made of? Dead saplings. That's what this tree is made of for sure. I will not forget all the trees that I chopped down. Ouch. To make it. They will live on in the form of this giant tree. Okay, let's have a look at it. Oh. It's just so dark. From the underside, you can't even tell that the wool is different colors. It's just so dark. Wait, why does it look exactly the same as my live tree reaction? Why does it look like no progress has been made at all? This cannot be. Has there been no progress in the last 3 hours? It's been live this whole time. Oh no. I just need to add some glowstone and frog lights. And then it'll be looking real nice. I mean, really, it's because the real progress was up here. All along. Yeah. A lot of lighting, I know. Are there even enough frog lights? How fast does Equida's frog light farm work? Because I have a feeling I'm gonna be needing it. Okay, let's go back and check on my flask. Very fast? I mean, I could always AFK more. Yeah. Meow. Okay. I don't know if it was even running because we were far away. Oh, it ran. Oh, but now my inventory is full. Well, that's a problem for future Fauna. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here for now and read some super chats. Thank you for hanging out today for a Minecraft Monday. Lots of chatting. Per usual in Minecraft Monday. Let's go over here. Oh, double music. I feel like I'm a different size every time I'm in my bedroom. Okay. Thank you for watching today. It's been a while since I did Minecraft Monday, but we will slowly make progress on the tree. And I appreciate your company. Oh yeah, Gigi's playing Outer Wilds. I hope she's enjoying it. I hope people are being nice. Outer Wilds is so good. I still think about it. I need to play the DLC still. She's screaming in fear, so I think she's having fun. DLC's even better, I think. I need to play it. I'll probably play it myself off stream, but I'll report back on my thoughts. I do miss it. I miss Outer Wilds. I remember like the feeling of like exploring a new area, discovering something new, finally putting puzzle pieces together. This is good. Very good game. It is a special game. Let me stretch. I feel like a snail. Big stretch. My Outer Wilds playthrough is your favorite one? Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I had a good time playing it. Putting things together. It was fun making theories about it. Is Witcher shelved? No! 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 How can you ask that? It's only been... I guess it's been 2 weeks, but it was busy 2 weeks. That's the only reason I haven't played it. This is because I was doing my dungeon and stuff. Is Dark Souls shelved? Probably not. I just need to ask permissions. I was actually gonna do that today, but I need to find like a specific date to play. Hitman shelved? No. No. I just have too many games to play. I will certainly play all of those in the future. Spore shelved? Spore can never truly be shelved. I will always return to Spore in the future. It's inevitable. Crow Country shelved. No, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. Any books shelved? What have I been reading? I need to read Dark Forest. I'm still reading that one book I was reading, but I haven't been reading lately. But I want to. Minecraft shelved. The Guilty Pleasure book? Yeah, it's not even that. I don't know. I don't even feel that guilty reading it because so far there haven't been any crazy scenes. Well, maybe a little bit. So far, it's just a normal book. Macho Point update? I haven't opened the game in a long time. Too guilty to reveal it? I already basically revealed it. I'll reveal it. Because it's actually written... It can't be guilty anymore. Because it's actually written by one of the creators of the Spiderwick Chronicles. Which I loved Spiderwick as a kid. It's called One Dark Window. By Holly... Wait! Not Holly Black? Wait, am I confused? Who's Holly Black? Did she make Spiderwick? Wait, is it a different book? Wait, what did Holly Black make? No, she made The Cruel Prince. Oh, wait, that's not the one. Never mind. Never mind, it's not written by the Spiderwick person. That was somebody else. Never mind. Well, I revealed it anyway. Is embarrassment back on the menu? Maybe. Maybe. It was all a lie. She wrote A Cruel Prince. Or The Cruel Prince? The Cruel Prince. Which is similar genre. What's it about? Which one? The one I'm reading? The one I'm reading is about this sort of fairy tale world where a forest spirit has cursed a town with magic, with a magical curse that makes people sick. And the, like, king or whatever is trying to purge the sickness, basically by killing anybody who is infected with magic. And then there's these, like, magical cards which allow you to wield magic without being infected with the sickness. And, of course, the main character is infected, but it's a secret. And her infection causes her to have a monster in her brain that talks to her and gives her magic powers. That's what it's about, basically. So anime protagonist. Clarence? Yes. Normal troubles, normal protagonist behaviors. I do really like the setting, because I love a fairy tale setting, and I like the idea of the cards, the magic cards. They're kind of like tarot cards, you know? But they are their own thing, and of course they're trying to collect a full, complete deck of the cards. What's it called? It's called One Dark Window. Now we're talking. If you read it though, you should know that that's, you know, the main plot, but the subplot is a enemies to lovers romance story. So be prepared for that. Of course it is. That's the guilty plot. The guilty part. That's why we read it. Almost as riveting as a love triangle. I think there's actually no love triangle in it. Which I do appreciate. 'Cause I don't really see the need for a love triangle. I guess a love triangle adds tension, but in this case, it's kind of the enemies to lovers, which adds tension. Which I prefer that to a triangle. You hate the triangle. I don't like it either. I just don't see the need. Yeah, 'cause like somebody in the triangle is gonna end up unhappy, right? And that's just sad. That's sad. We don't need that in our feel-good romance stories. We don't need that. Like in, I don't know, like in Fruits Basket, you gotta feel bad for Yuki, right? Right? Or like, God forbid, Vampire Night, where there's a love triangle, but my pairing does not win? Instead, the cursed pairing that should never exist wins? That one was something else. It's not fair! It's not fair. It shouldn't have happened. I'm just salty. You'd be salty too if you watched or read Vampire Night. The pairing... There was an obviously wrong pairing and an obviously correct pairing. And the obviously wrong pairing won. How can this be? How can this be? I sound passionate about this. I'm still mad about it to this day. Biased opinion? No. You have to understand. She shouldn't have ended up with her brother/grandfather. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. In every way, it's wrong. See? Once you hear the details, you'll understand. Brother/grandfather? Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. He's like her great-grandfather, but like reincarnated as her brother. And then it's like, oh, we're vampires. We have to keep the bloodline pure. And it's no. It's no. It shouldn't have happened that way. It shouldn't have happened that way. The noble vampires. No. She was supposed to end up with the tormented vampire hunter turned vampire. Common folk vampire. That's who she should have ended up with. Not related in the slightest. That's how it was supposed to be. I know! You were the chosen one! You were supposed to prevent this cursed pairing from happening! It is a good start. Save us! Save us! It's tragic. Yeah, Zero. That's who it should have been. It was so obvious. Anyway, that's that vampire media. So at least we can say, at least Bella and Edward aren't related. At least we have that to hold on to in the end. She did end up with 0-2, kind of. Did she? I never finished it. The bar is too low. It's too low. Okay, let me read the super chats before we go completely off the deep end. Maybe we've already gone too far. Jeff S. Wadatsu, Ghosty, Slenderman, Raphael, Vexel, Kaiju, Paul, Reams Up, Simply, Matthew, Misery, Akronda, Nathan, Moonpipe, Bishop, Eldian, Spiritvet, Sharkbait, CDR, High H, Evan, Armand, Evie, Supplement, Aster, Stamp, Mr. Beach, Elsar, K-Rose, Sir Cake, Super Rice, Around the Wind, Sam, Artisan, Mr. Robert, Silly Buds, Mr. Blacker, using all sevens, Hypnosis, Butso, Luke, Ikari, Casual Vader, Benjo, Tracker, Woyme, King Shark, Turkey, Cover Chef, Thurman, Rocco P, Katie, Not Blue Waron, Terrion, Zeda, Jimin, Sakura, Sapphire, Simpleton, Arpel, Mortal Tom. Emery, Alexander, Viper, Pete Sky, Clear Ride, Tsuzumabaki, Matsupukuri, Chino, Wolfhound, Giorgio, Andrew, Vexel, Pate, Nosha, Fun Dog, Grey Move, Daniel H, Meredith, Dylan Ward, Jose, Majini, Spark Tiger, Revelance, Misery, Vexel, Hades, Jeff S, Mr. Robbie, Zipley, LD, and Akronda, Vismos, Araman, Dark Yuri, Kaiju, Wadatsu, Fictionalist, Splinterman, Terion, Around the Wind, Inoshi, Bishop, Echo Sounds, Suzuki, Superface, Sayana Voice, Slivans, Meganet, Red Nox, Burmison, Incognito Cat, Ongia, Spazero, Jose, KD, Misery, Jeff S, Alien, Vexel, Akronda, Kaiju, Taki Freak, Around the Wind, Converse, Vatsu, Silly Von Slurman, Switchman, Matthew, Rickettside, Luke, Using 11, Inoshi, Mirth, Copper Chef, Brimson, Jake, Artisan, Adesa, Red Nox, Aster, Wolfhound, Plantum, gotta plant 'em all, Sapling, Rap. What two idle meanings does to an MFer? Reading the sapling rap. LSR, thank you. Minecraft Monday, can you believe it? Eldian, thank you. Sevens, hi, thank you. King D, yay, you got your Godfather shirt, nice. We can match. She said I'm not wearing mine today. That's good, thank you. Luke, thank you. Silly Buns, thank you. Oh, a lot of you are getting your Godfather shirt today. Very nice. Casual Vader, thank you. I'm sorry for the psychic damage that the title of the stream caused. Eldian, thank you. Oh, you also got the shirt. Yay. Yeah, I'm excited for people to get their birthday dungeon stuff too. I'm really excited because that's probably my favorite merch set that I've done. So I'm excited. Bishop, thank you. Katie, thank you. Wait, you telling me it's Monday and you're playing Minecraft? That's freaked up, bro. Who the heck does that? For real though, I always love the cozy Minecraft Monday yaps. Always a pleasure to see Minecraft and Greed Woman in the sub box. Thank you. Yeah, Minecraft is very good for chatting. Is it good for building a tree? I don't know. I don't know how much progress I actually made, but much chatting was done. Indie Rude, thank you. No. I know I'm always cursing people. Somehow. Tino, thank you. Oh, I still love the song Castaways from Backyardigans. Castaways. We are castaways. We're stuck where we are. No house, no car. It's such a good song to come out of the Backyardigans of all places. Evan, thank you. I know I want to play another. I need to figure out what Wii game I'm going to play next. Although actually my next 3D stream might be Switch Sports Basketball. But I don't know. Basketball on the Wii Sports Resort did not go so well, so we'll have to see. Oh yeah, Miku Boxing? Is Miku Boxing out yet? Great move, thank you. Unmad Campbell, thank you. It is out. Cappuccino, thank you. Fufu Bofu Okami-san, arigato. It's out in English now. Germ, thank you. You're a good dad. I love it. Thank you. Fonzie, thank you. I know. I need to rope Justice in. I was actually looking. Have they been playing on the server? I saw Cecilia and Rauda were playing. But were they playing on a different server? Not yet. Oh, they have a Justice server. They need to join the main server. Get out here. Come on in. The water's fine. Be their guide. They're too scared. Are they scared? There's nothing to fear. Yeah. Luke, thank you. Kronos, thank you. I saw you wearing the MILF hat in your speed run. That's amazing. Hiccup. Earring, thank you. Eldian, thank you. Oh yeah, the zombies look like Steve's clothes. Is that the lore? Is it the woodland mansion? They're turning Steves into zombies. Well, I guess that's not really deep lore, is it? That's just what a zombie is, right? Of course, zombie is a Steve. That's how zombies work. They're just people. I mean, although that does seem to be like the big dark lore of Crow Country. Oh no, these blobs, these people-shaped blobs used to be actual people? Dun dun dun. Veggie Broccoli, thank you. Richard likes pie, thank you. Grace, thank you. Great move, thank you. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, really? Maybe I'll have to watch it. Electrolytes, thank you. Bokurano is the darkest anime you've ever seen. I had to take a break because it was too much at one point. That was me in that one scene in Made in Abyss. I haven't heard of that one, though. Revelance, thank you. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Can I do the same for Wallet Good? Feel better, Beam! May you find improved riches in the future. Cornbread Thief, thank you. Gail, thank you. Really? You got to go on a Breaking Bad tour where they take you into the lab RV through Albuquerque, meeting all the notable settings shown in the show? That sounds awesome. I want to do that. Singing in the Rain, thank you. Wandering Witch, isn't that the show that Mumei's Papa did the art for? Or the like character designs for? That's why I know about it, I think. Eldin, thank you. Akumbi, thank you. Normal size Phantom, thank you. Atsu no Dere, thank you. Miki, thank you. Oh, welcome home. I'm glad you had fun. Me dear, thank you. Black Penguin, thank you. Flute Boy, thank you. Takito, thank you. Message sent by Percussion Gang. Mr. Reed, thank you. Polo, thank you. Oh, you played the Wii Sports results screen and annoyed everyone playing your tuba or your sousaphone? That sounds amazing. I always wanted to play like video game or anime music on my flute, but there weren't a lot of songs that I thought sounded good on the flute. The one I ended up playing a lot was Sorrow and Sadness from Naruto. I played that one a lot on my flute. Bell, thank you. Asu no Dere, thank you. Well, thank you again. Oh no! Imagine being the guy who invented the spit valve. Just... okay, I see the problem. Give me a minute. It is. Dice, thank you. Giuari, thank you. Jeff S, thank you. You haven't played an instrument since hot cross buns on the recorder way back in 2nd grade? I miss the recorder days, and they would give you, like, your little strings to wrap around the recorder, and they would compare it to, like, martial arts belts. So you want to become, like, a black belt on your recorder. You get really good at the recorder. But I don't know if anyone is ever really good at the recorder. I feel like it always sounds bad, no matter what. You dare talk to a black belt recorder artist? Exactly. There was such a thing? I had such a thing. Eldine, thank you. Matthew, thank you. Oh, trumpets. DX Demon, thank you. Pretended to play your instrument because you knew no one would hear it. The conductor said you were sharp. That's a classic right there. Zorg, thank you. Oh, but bagpipes are so good, though. I wouldn't mind getting drowned out by bagpipes. I'll run the wind, thank you. Just watch now in a twist of fate. I'm gonna get assigned to hololive-EN at the NFL. I mean, that's probably the one thing that could get me to watch a football game. Burnt sausage, thank you. Crispy cane, thank you. Rugby or hockey? Maybe. Maybe they would be my sport. Splinterman, thank you. Oh no! You once took an aisle seat to not bother others, but then the flight attendant stumbled on your foot and thought it was intentional? That's kind of crazy that she would assume it was intentional. She would assume that you're intentionally trying to trip her? Who would do that? Username null, thank you. Spirit Ven, thank you. Your first flight to Japan, the guy next to you did the complete minimal flight experience. Not only no entertainment, but he was in a middle state and also refused snacks and meals for 12 hours? He must have been like... I don't even know. He must have been like practicing his meditation, right? His fasting and meditation. Matthew, thank you. Yes, yes. Jordan, thank you. You sat between two kids on a cross-country flight. You asked them if they wanted to sit together, but they didn't. They both fell asleep on you, so you pretended to be asleep to spare you all. You had to take one for the team. That's kind of wholesome, though. FBI, thank you. Hisatsu, thank you. Super Zero, thank you. I know, I'm scared of planes. Planes are scary. I read too much about plane crashes and also about, well, you know, what's been happening lately, and I'm scared of planes. But they, like, sometimes they can't be avoided. Sideless, thank you. Right? Random person, thank you. Ekaranda, thank you. Oh no. Zal. Rizaz, thank you. This is like dungeon meshy. Would fruit and vegetable monsters be vegan to eat? It depends how much higher thought they have, I guess. I probably wouldn't eat them. Well, cause like I think like an oyster probably doesn't, it probably is not even like sentient, right? An oyster? I have heard of vegans that eat oysters, but I personally wouldn't just cause, well, I don't really want to. Really. I'll just err on the side of caution. But, you know. I would definitely be like Marcel in the dungeon, not wanting to eat anything. Krusty, thank you. Sideless, thank you. Sigma Tub, thank you. Yeah, you get your small fauna. Average, thank you. Oh, you also got your B small fauna, yay. Sideless, thank you. Zipline, thank you. Bell, thank you. I also tell Siri, please and thank you, unironically. Silas, thank you. We must see the robot happy because it had purpose when knocked over. When not being knocked over, the robot has no purpose. That's true. We must imagine the robot happy. Luke, thank you. Yes. The robot's arc. Simpleton, thank you. Nongle, thank you. The let's go? I don't know how I said it before. Let's go! That's not it. Let's go! I don't know how I did it. How does this sound? Let's go! Go! I don't know what the pitch is. With energy? I can't recreate it. I was in a moment of passion, probably. My fun impression is slipping. Let's go! Go! Oh! Let's go! Go! We're in, thank you. Cockatoos are snuggly? Oh. Saw the world tree. Thank you. Jake Nightmares, thank you. Tofu sandwich. Thermometer. Will, thank you. Luke, thank you. Should we call the Dobert replacement Storebert? Yes. Token lesbian hollow fangirl, thank you. Exactly, exactly. Luke, thank you. Speaking of the Witcher, I saw in some VODs you're wondering why Gerald isn't considered a sorcerer. Original Polish, Witcher is... Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this. Wiedźmin, which is like a masculinized form of Wiedźma, which is a wise woman, basically a witch or sorceress. But doesn't that mean he should be considered a sorcerer? Is it just because he's a man? But weren't they persecuting male sorcerers also? I don't know. He's a male witch? I don't know. Kinda right. Yeah, escorted that dude out, right? I don't know. Token lesbian hollow fangirl, thank you. And Luke, thank you. Mages and sorceresses cast more complicated spells that kind of look down on Witcher signs as basic. I mean, he definitely is different from a sorcerer, right? It's like a whole different school of magic, right? It just seems like if they're going on a tirade against all magic, it feels like they should include Witchers. But I mean, sometimes things are arbitrary like that. He knows 5 spells, that's it. Yeah. Gerald's not complaining. It's true. He's got spell slots? I know, I'm just thinking that. But it's like... I don't know. Even, like, rangers can cast some spells too. in D&D. Rogues can cast some spells. Does that make them magic users? Sort of, but also not really. Casting arrow. Rangers are full casters now? Yes? I don't know. Everybody is a magic user. I mean, why wouldn't you use magic if you could, right? In a world where there's magic? Why wouldn't you? It makes sense. Alright, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for hanging out. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I might have a collab on a Wednesday. There may be a collab at FST +3. I think that's the plan. So I will see you then. Thank you for hanging out today for Minecraft Monday. Always a good time. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. Fun well. Bye.
Fauna FM. This ain't your granny's radio station. I'm your DJ Kieran Fauna, and get ready to jam out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go! There's Fauna with the flow. We are hololive-EN. I'm famous! Ayo! I am